Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
What is up, you guys? It is Tiana Renee, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. Come on in. Welcome to my channel. Now, my hands are ashy. I need some lotion, girl. But as you can see, I got the lucky headband on. That's what I'm gonna call it, the lucky fur. It's fake, by the way. It's faux. Anyway, as you can see, I'm pretty souped up, pretty hyped about this video. I don't know why. McDonald's sweet tea got crack in it, and your girl's addicted. Your girl's a fiend, okay? Let's get that situated. Let's get that fixed. How about I turn it this way? I feel like that's better. Okay, so we're gonna get the story time started. This story time is gonna be long, so I want y'all to grab y'all popcorns, grab y'all drinks, just grab whatever you need to grab to get comfy. Grab your pillow, grab whatever, okay? Get comfy, because this story time is long, and like I said, I'm gonna put the video in this story time, okay? I spent like 20 minutes trying to find the video, and one of my friends came through who I sent it to a long time ago. She sent it back to me, and now I got two videos, two angles, okay? It was like 3 different angles, I think, and I'm gonna explain how I got the video. I'm explaining everything. Alone, we're gonna start from the toppity top. So if y'all don't know, y'all are gonna know now. I was born in Jamaica, born and raised, grew up, feel me? And I migrated to the US. I now live in New Jersey at 18, going on 19, and I'm now 23. So it's been a couple years. So my first job I got, which was the airport, and I worked for this company called, can I say the company's name? Let's say the company's name was Flight. Okay, I worked for this company, Flight, and they were contracted under United Airlines. So we cleaned United planes. We cleaned planes. When people get off, we hop on, clean the plane, vacuum, sweep, clean the bathroom, all that shit, all that jazz. And we did like a security check where we would check if there was like bombs and stuff. I don't know shit. Anyway, so I was doing this job. I worked this job for like a year. Let me explain. I'm starting from the top. I'm telling the true story. So if y'all want to pick my side, y'all can. If y'all want to pick her side, y'all can. I'm telling the true story. I'm not gonna switch it up or try to make it seem like so y'all could be on my side. None of that. Okay, so I started at the airport, and let me tell you how it works. They put you on teams. So it's like some little vans. I'm gonna put a picture right here. It's like some vans, and they put you on a team of like 5, 6, 7 people. It just depends on the day, depends on like whatever, who calls out or whatever. And on these teams we had leads, which was the person who is in charge, who sits in the front seat. We have a driver and a lead, the person who drives the van, and the lead sits in the front seat. Sometimes the leads are drivers as well, and whoever sits at the front just sits at the front. Anyway, the leads are the people who like dispatch texts and contacts and let them know what plane we should go to, how long we got to do the planes, and all that jazz. There's this girl, the girl that I tussled with, let's say her name was Bonquisha. This is Bonquisha right here, Bonquisha boo. Okay, I'm not gonna call her name because I don't know if she gonna see this video and she gonna try to tussle again. Anyway, so yeah, she was a lead. She didn't start there right away. She came up like maybe like 3 months after me. I'm telling everything. So should I tell that part of this girl? There's this other wait, before we get to Bonquisha, there's this other girl. She's Jamaican. Her name started with an N. You know yourself. Her name started with an N. But I'm not gonna call her name. Let me just call her Nyana. Let's say Nyana. And she's Jamaican, and my daughter went to the same babysitter her son went with. So sometimes like I used to take the bus to the babysitter, or I would catch an Uber, and sometimes she would be hopping in the Uber and she'd be like, hop in the Uber with me, we're going to the same place. And I would hop in the Uber with her and she would talk to me. And I've always been an awkward kind of person, so it was kind of awkward for me to talk to her. Like, she would try to build conversation with me, and I don't know if she thought I didn't like her or something, but I'm really an awkward person. Like Like when I'm around new people who I don't know, it's kind of weird. So a couple times she would be like hopping an Uber with me, or she would see me. We're Jamaican, we would talk to the other Jamaican guys. It's just the Jamaican thing. Just like if you go to a job and you see Spanish people, they stick with themselves and stuff. And remember this girl. I'm putting this here for a reason. Just remember this girl, okay? Remember this girl. Anyway, back to Bonquisha. She started working here a couple months after me. She came in as a lead. I went on her team maybe like 4 times, 5 times, if not more, if not less, maybe less. I didn't go on her teams a lot of times. And let me tell y'all, I remember one day on her team, we was having a talk, and I had a couple friends, and me and my friends, the way we talk to each other is just how we talk to each other. Like when we argue, we'd be like, bitch, I'll smack you in your face, or I'll beat your ass up. That's how we spoke to one another. Like, I'll beat you up. Like, I'll smack you. Shut the fuck up. That's how we talk to one another. So I'm on this girl's team one day, and I think the gay guy, there's this gay guy. I'm sorry for calling him like a gay guy, but that's what he is. I hope he doesn't take offense to this if he's watching it, but I just got to put it out there that he's gay. Let's call him Brian. Let's just say his name is Brian. So Brian was on this girl's team one day. Brian is a lead as well, but I guess he wasn't a lead for that day. I hope I'm not telling this story wrong because it's been a while. But one day we were on her team, and she was just always an angry person. She was just always angry, always upset about something. She was just angry. I don't know why. She was just like not happy with her life, I guess. I don't know. She was just always so aggressive. She spoke aggressively, acted aggressively. She's just aggressive and angry. And I guess because I was just a happy girl who was always joking around, giving jokes and stuff, I don't know if she didn't like that. But anyway, one day I'm on her team and we started talking about fighting. Have you ever fought before? And I was like, oh no, I've never fought before. Like, I'm not a fighter. I fought like one time in high school. It was a stupid fight between me and this boy. Actually twice, me and this boy, me and this girl. It was a stupid fight. So I was like, oh, you know, I would never try to get into a fight because I just came to America. Like, I don't know anybody. I don't have friends who could like back me up if anything. And we was just having talk. She was in the front seat. Mind you, this whole time she's listening to me saying, I don't fight, I can't fight, I don't have anybody up here, whatever, this, that, and the third. Remember this. Remember I'm saying this part. And I remember at one point she hopped in and she was like, oh, Renee, you can't fight and you love to run your mouth like that? And I was like, what do you mean I love to run my mouth? Like, that's just how I talk to my friends. And I had this friend named Leo. Me and him were like really good friends. We're kind of good friends. Leo would always be on her team. And I would always like see Leo and he would just be like play fighting with me or talking to me. And I would be like, I'll smack the shit out you, Leo. And she would always be like, Leo, get in the van. Like, you know, yeah, she said, oh, you can't fight, but you love to run your mouth. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, I don't run my mouth. That's just how I talk to my friends and stuff. Like, you know, I guess she took me saying I'm gonna smack the shit out my friends and stuff. She took that as me trying to be tough or trying to act like I'm tough, or I don't know how she took it. Like, people are different, and I guess that's how she took it. So remember this day when I told y'all we was having that talk about fighting and stuff. Fast forward, one day I end up on her team again, and I was like a clown. Like, if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a clown. I joke around, I laugh around, I make people laugh. Like, I'm a funny girl. You feel me? I'm hilarious. Okay? But I was on her team and I was giving my friends like jokes. I was just talking, being funny, singing. Like, I'm crazy like that. And I'm gonna insert a video of me just singing like a random song, and they were just recording me. I'm gonna just insert like a few clips of me at the airport just being a fool. Y'all see the person I was. I remember one day I was just joking around and she was like, Renee, you don't know how to shut up? Shut your mouth. Always talking. She said something like that. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm just joking around. Something like that happened. And she was like, yeah, but I'm not in the mood. Like I said, she was just always an angry person, okay? She was just aggressive and angry and just, I don't know what she had going on in her life. I hope she's doing better. I hope you're doing better if you're watching this. I hope you're not so angry. Like, I hope you've calmed down a little bit, okay? Just calm down, like, okay? Fast forward, her and the gay guy, Brian, doesn't like each other. I don't know why. I think they just got into an argument. They just didn't like each other. I don't know how them not liking each other happened. I don't know what, if they argued. I don't know anything about it. So one day I'm on Brian's team and I'm sitting in the front seat because he's the lead and he was the driver too. I was sitting in the front seat. I had me, I don't want to call their names. I'm not going to call anybody's names like by their real names because I don't want anybody having issues with this video. It was like me, him, her, and her. I think it was like 5 of us in the van that day. And I remember like Leo was on her team that day. And I'm calling Leo's name because Leo, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, you're the only name I'm gonna call. Anyway, Leo was on her team that day and I was on Brian's team. And I guess one day her and Brian got into an argument. I think, like a little bickering. Like I think her team was beside my team's van, and I went over there and I was talking to Leo, playing around with Leo like I usually do. And she was like, Leo, get in the van. You know, Leo was distracted by me, I guess, and she was mad at that. And Leo went into the van. Anyway, so back to the argument with her and Brian. I was just about to call his real name. Bonquisha and Brian got into it, and then Brian was being messy. You know how like gay guys are. They're funny, they're messy. Like that's just how they are. He was just hella funny. So we didn't have any planes to do one time, and I guess he found out what plane she had next, and he went around there to pick trouble with her. So he went around there, pulled up next to her van, and him and her just started arguing. Mind you, I'm in the front seat. She's over here, so he's arguing in front of me. And I'm looking over there and I'm dying laughing. Everybody in the back laughing because you know when gay guys argue, they're just so funny. He was like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. You know how they are. And meanwhile, they're arguing. Leo starts looking at me. So I'm arguing with Leo. I think Leo was her driver. Yes. So Leo was her driver. So it was me. It was the gay guy. He's driving. On the left, I'm on the right. And it's Leo on the left and she's on the right. So she's cussing over Leo and he's cussing over me, and then Leo starts looking at me, so I start looking at Leo and I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass. I was being a little like, what you call it, what's that word, I was being a little, I don't know the word, but I was like, I shouldn't have done that. That was wrong of me because they're arguing. But in my head, I don't know that this girl like really doesn't like me. I knew she had a problem with me since that day. She was like, shut up, you're always talking. So I'm looking at Leo and I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then I stopped because Brian started getting hella like, it was just funny. And with me and my friends in the back, we just looking, we dying laughing. And then I think Brian pulled off. So when Brian pulled off, I'm texting Leo and I'm like, yo, that was crazy. Mind you, this is where Leo ass was being messy. And I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna send it to Leo while I'm talking, while I'm saying this part. Leo was being messy. So after the argument, I was texting Leo and I was saying, like, that was crazy. What's going on? I'm about to send this to Leo so he can see what the fuck going on. Told him I was gonna talk about this story. So I'm texting Leo. I wish I could find those messages. Maybe I could. Actually, I can't. That's gonna be too far up and it's not that deep.
Where is it?
Before I get to the texting part, let's go. Let's track back to this, what did I call her? Nayana girl. One day I was on Nayana's team and there was this old lady and we were doing our security check. I ain't even gonna cap, I was not doing that shit. You got to lift the seats up and look around and feel around. I wasn't doing that shit. I was just grabbing garbage, crossing seatbelts and keeping it pushing. So this old lady said to me, why am I moving so fast if I'm not doing my security check? So I was like, lady, I'm doing my security check. Your old ass is just slow. I didn't say it exactly like that, but I said it in a tone like very disrespectful. That was disrespectful of me. And like I said, I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm not making this look pretty. I'm telling y'all the truth. The Nayana girl comes over like, I'm gonna put this in patois. I'm gonna say this in patois and I'm gonna put like what she's saying like at the bottom or like on the side. And she was like, mind you, don't quote me on this because it's been a while. I'm just gonna say what I remember her saying. So she was like, oh, who ya talk to like that? You talk to Miss. Let's say the old lady's name was Miss Skill. Miss Skill. You talk to Miss Skill like that, like, no, she's saying to do a security check. We do security check on that team here. I don't know about your team where you always depend, but we do security check on that team here. just comes at me. And I'm like, I'm gonna do my security check. I'm gonna know what I top or like, I'm gonna do my security check. Anyway, we go we get off the plane, go back in the van. Nyana's in the front, I'm in the back of the van, because that team is a team that always sticks together. And they just randomly put me on that team that day. I was so depressed that day. Like, I did not want to be on that team. Anyway, Nyana turns around. You're going like, she just starts going off on me. You know why y'all talk to the lady like that? You're disrespectful, blah, 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 blah. So I'm arguing back with her because in my head, I'm shocked. I'm like, bro, I was just in an Uber with you last week going to get our kids. Now you coming at me. She starts saying a whole bunch of shit. You trying to act like you American? You want to be American? You're going like you're American. You're going like you're Yankee. They call Americans Yankees. I don't know why. Like, it's just a Jamaican thing. And she was like, don't take offense to this. Okay? And she was like, oh, you're going like you're American. You run good to your nails. You run good to your hair. Like, she's saying I do my nails now and I do my hair now. So I'm trying to be American. I didn't know Jamaicans don't do hair and nails. Last time I checked, we do. Last time I checked, girls do that. It's not ethnicity. It's not a country. It's not nationality. Like, I'm just saying random words right now, but like, girl. And I was arguing backward. I was like, man, no way I top ball. If I want to act like me American, I can't act like me American. So I'm saying like, if I want to act like an American, I'm gonna act like an American. And all my friends, people who I was cool with at the airport, they were all Americans. So I don't know if she took offense to that. And mind you, remember, like I said, when I used to take the Ubers with her, I wouldn't really know what to say to her or what to talk about. I'm just an awkward person. And people who I really got along with, look, Leo responded. He was like, laugh my ass off, chill. Yeah. He said it's the story time about to be lit. Now, y'all, I'm gonna be posting the clips real soon. I just gotta get the story in until the time where the fight happened, and it's pretty close. It's like right there. I just gotta tell this part of the story first because it matters. So Nyana wants to fight me now. She grabs a scissor. Somebody's holding her back. She really wants to stab me. This is such a shocker to me because I did not do this girl anything. This girl just wanted to attack me. So in my head, I'm like, bruh, this girl did not like me this whole time. Letting me hop in Ubers with her and stuff. Like, I didn't get that. I didn't understand that. Like, I don't know. People are just weird. And this is why I don't have friends, girlfriends at that. I don't have guy friends either, but anyway, fast forward. Back to the story after Bonquisha and Brian argued. Remember, they argued, so I start texting Leo. And I'm like, oh, that was crazy. I was being messy because I was sending Leo voice notes of what the gay guy was saying, and Leo was sending me voice notes of what Bonquisha was saying. And she was like, oh, and I got my braids down, and I got my, I think she just had like she tied her head up. She didn't have like her hair done or something. And in the voice note, she was like, oh, and I got my braids out. So what's good? I'll beat somebody up. What's good? I'm about that life. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. I'm big body. I'm about that life. Mind you, let me describe her body type. I hope she doesn't take offense to this. But she was big. Not big, but she was really pretty. She was a pretty girl. She was kind of fat. I don't want to say like fat, but she was kind of big and she had a tummy. And I'm describing this, why? So I could tell y'all which one was the main person in the video that was jumping me. So anyway, like, I'm about that life in the voice notes and stuff. And then I don't know what, I feel like Leo told her I was sending him voice notes or telling him what Brian was saying. Mind you, me and Leo were cool. Like, we are cool. We chilled outside of work type stuff. So I would never expect Leo to do no shit like that. And of course I forgave him. I hope she I was gonna say I hope she can forgive me, but I ain't do the bitch shit.
I ain't do you nothing, lady, for you to fucking fight me.
Anyway, that happened. Everything is done. The day is done. So I'm clocking out. Mind you, remember the story. I'm clocking out and I see her. My slow ass, I had no idea in my mind, no thought in my head, not even 1% thinking that this girl wants to fight me. Like, I had no idea, no clue, no thought, because me and her had nothing. We had nothing. And I feel like she knows that the other girls in the back, they bout that life too. And the gay guy, he bout that life too. They been here, they live here, they got their peoples. Remember, I feel like she just thought about that one day we were talking about, I was saying like I don't fight, I can't fight, remember? So she picked me out of me and all the other girls that was laughing and stuff. She picked the weakest link, and that's exactly what she did. I don't care what nobody else wants to say. That's what she did, okay? Just thinking about this is just getting me so upset because let somebody try that now. I'm reaching in my purse, baby. I still don't fight. Anyway, so I'm clocking out and I see her when I'm clocking out. I think nothing of it. I'm like, damn, like there she goes. I go to the bathroom. I always go to the bathroom. I see her in the bathroom too. I'm not thinking nothing of it. Maybe she gotta pee. Maybe she gotta take a shit. I don't know. So anyway, I usually go to this one bus stop. And then that one day I was walking with my two friends and I decided to go to the bus stop further up with them. So I went to the bus stop further up with them. And mind you, I had no thought, no clue in my mind that she wants to fight me. Like there's nothing in my mind that's telling me be scared or like somebody's gonna fight you, like nothing. Cause mind you, me and this girl had nothing, no arguments, no nothing. So how am I supposed to think this girl wanna fight me? Anyway, I'm on the bus, I'm on my phone. I had a hat on and my hair was like to the back like this. The video is coming up now, okay guys? The video is coming up. She comes on the bus. There was a video of that angle when she came on the bus too, but I don't have that one. And guess who recorded it? That same Nyana girl, I think. Or was it her friend? It was either the Nyana, it was her friend. It was her friend. That Nyana girl's best friend who she was always with, that was the person who recorded the one on the bus. And I remember she came on the bus and she tapped my hat like, who you laughing at? What you was saying? What you was saying? Yeah, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. And I'm looking up at her. I'm shocked. I'm like, yo, like I was about to call her Naya. I'm like, Bonquisha, this got nothing to do with me. I don't know why you coming at me. Pick that up with Brian. Like you and Brian were arguing. I have nothing to do with this. Go to him. She was like, watch when I get off this bus what I'm gonna do. Watch what I'm gonna do. And even the driver was like, y'all need to stop that or I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna kick y'all off the bus. So she sat down right next to me. She sat next to me. And I'm texting my two friends who I just came to the bus stop with like, yo, she's coming at me right now. Like, what the fuck? I'm just shocked. I don't have nobody to call and be like, come pick me up or somebody trying to fight me. Like, no, my sister took the bus. Like, my sister didn't have a car at that time. So if I were to tell my sister, what's she gonna do? Hop on a bus and come get me? I already got beat up by that time, by the time she got there. Anyway, so I remember I found a tequila on the plane that day. It was like a bottle of tequila and I had it in my hand and I had my AirPods in. So I get off the bus. I don't even get off at my regular bus stop. I got off like 2 stops after that, I think, or 1 stop after. Now let me tell y'all, I'm gonna put the video in right like in a second. I get off the bus because I don't have that angle of when she was arguing with me. I had that video too and I lost it. Like I switched like 3 iPhones since that time and I just never got them back. I had to ask one of my friends to send me the videos because they weren't in my phone. So anyway, I get off the bus. She's like, okay, you love to run your mouth. You love to run your mouth. Like that's what she just kept saying that. And I'm like, bro, like what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I can show you the messages. I think she said, oh, what you was saying to Leo. That's when it clicked in my head that Leo probably said something or something. And I was like, I can show you the messages of what I was saying to Leo. I was not being messy. I wasn't even talking about her in the messages. I was just telling her like, oh, that shit was hella funny. Saying this, and then Leo was sending me voice notes of what she was saying, and it was just that. I was not saying nothing about her like that dumb bitch, she can't fight. I was saying nothing, no fighting words, no nothing, because I don't know her. I don't know her. I wasn't arguing with her. I had nothing against her. You feel me? Anyway, so I'm gonna insert the videos right now because after that tussle, and I'm like, I can show you the video. She punches me in my face. I lost that video. She punches me one time. I took the punch. My AirPods flew out my ear. In the video, I was like, I'm looking where my AirPods fell. And I was like, I think I went like, I don't know what you're talking about. She punches me again. And that's when I try to kind of go at her, like to just fight back. And that's when I started just feeling myself getting jumped. And I'm gonna put the videos. Should I put the videos right here? Or should I play it? I really don't want YouTube to demonetize this video. So I'm gonna watch that back, and if it looks good, then I'm gonna put that clip in, or if it doesn't, I'm just gonna insert the video, and then I'm gonna play.
You see, she keeps punching me in my goddamn face.
You can hear me. Why y'all jumping me? Oh my god, y'all really jumping now? Now, like I said, if those clips don't look right, I'm gonna like insert it, but I'm really trying not to get demonetized, and I have to figure out a way to block her face out, because I don't want nobody coming for me, okay? I don't want nobody trying to something, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so it was like 2 other videos, one of on the bus and one of on when the fight initially started, but I don't have those. Now, let me tell y'all, the whole time me and her was bickering, in the video that I lost, you could see a car pull up. Mind you, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm paying attention to her. I don't know what's going on behind me. I didn't even know it was like 20 people behind us recording. It was like 20 people behind us recording. Like, what the fuck? And I think I have a picture of how my nails looked. They were fucked up. And I think I busted my lip. But that was the only damage that was done to me. My nails broke off and my lip was like a little bruise right here. And in the video, the car pulls up. The 2 girls hop out that was fighting with her. I think 2 guys hop out and another lady hopped out. So this girl had this shit planned. She had this plan, and I feel like she's a pussy for that, because you didn't warn me. You weren't tough enough to fight me on your own, because in the video you're telling them move, 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 but you brought them with you, and you know they jump people. You know your peoples. If I had 2 girls that I know is gonna jump in and just jump motherfuckers for no reason, I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, don't get in the fight, like, stay back. But you know how they are. You know how your peoples are. And you know they were gonna jump me. And it's not like I was beating you the fuck up to where they had to jump in and jump me. I was not really fighting back, and they just still jumped me. Mind you, in the video where you can see I kind of go at her a little bit, and then they start punching me in my face. That's when the only thing that was in my mind was, hide your face. Hide your face. You see this? This beautiful, beautiful, structured face? No. Not gonna bust my nose. Y'all not gonna give me a black eye. None of that. So I was like, hiding my face while they beating on me. I'm not fighting back. Like, y'all really pussy for still trying to fight on me when I'm not trying to fight back. And then you can see at one part when I'm like, yo, I was so surprised. I was like, y'all really jumping though? Yo, I gotta laugh at myself for this. That shit was hella funny. Like, damn, bitch, they really beat me up. That shit was so embarrassing.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I'm not a fighter. I'm too pretty for that. Nowadays, if somebody tries to fight me, which I doubt I'll get myself into any situation to fight because I'm not around people, I'm reaching in my purse, sweetie. Y'all can guess whatever I'm reaching for, but I'm not fighting. These nails, they're expensive. This wig, 36 inches, was expensive. These lashes look like 2 different lashes, but they were cheap. They were cheap. But a lot of people say, oh, you should have messed up even one of them. You should have fought back. You should have this, that, and third. But in the situation, you're not going to know what you should have and would have done until it was you and you had no idea somebody wanted to fight you. And it was like, if I had an idea that she wanted to fight me and stuff, I would have taken an Uber home. I wouldn't have hopped on a bus. I would have taken my ass home. I don't fight. The fuck? Anyway, I had my ex. He bought that life. He been in and out of jail. He taught me a few things. He taught me a few things and showed me a few tricks and stuff that I could do. But no, I feel like it could have ended. It could have ended differently. Like, I could have got stabbed. I could have gotten pepper sprayed. Who knows? It was a car full of people. She had this thing planned out. And I feel like that makes her really PUSSY, because why would you plan this out? The fuck? Anyway, it was another angle of the video, which I don't have, which I tried to punch her back and I missed this little because I had nails on, so I couldn't like ball a fist. So I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. This happened in 2018. It is now 2021. So it's been a while and I don't know what she's doing. I heard that she still worked there. I worked there maybe like 3 months after. And that same Nayana girl, saw me on a plane and she was like, oh, why you never bite off our titty? Like, she was like, why, you should have beat up one of them. You should have grabbed their titty, like bit her on her titty. You should have just tried to fight back. And I literally did not respond to her. I was like she was trying to be my friend after you argued with me and did me dirty. And she texted my sister too, saying, oh, tell Renee to leave Brian's company alone because Brian is the reason she got... Oh, after the fight, 2 girls walked me to the police station. 2 random girls who I didn't know. And then Brian came and picked me up. And Brian, honestly, you're kind of fake because I knew you were laughing at me. And it should have been you. I'm sorry. It was you and hers beef, not me and hers. And she came at me. It should have been you. Maybe you would have beat her up. Maybe your peoples would have beat her up. But it should have been you. It shouldn't have been me. Like, and that's how I feel. But anyway, they ended up switching me. She had her uniform on. Of course, the little bum-ass job did not fire her. They just switched our shifts. And I worked there for maybe like 3 months later. And then I quit because I was fucking depressed. I remember one day they were trying to do like a team switch. Like a time switch where you write your name down and they do a raffle and give you like a random shift. And then they put a list of names on the wall and somebody wrote next to my name, Ho. And after I got jumped, it was hella rumors going up around about me. Like rumors that weren't even true. They said I was sleeping with this guy. I was sleeping with that guy. I was pregnant for somebody. Like, I found the messages of me texting one of the guys too, saying that it's going around that I'm pregnant for him. And he was like, how are you pregnant for me? And we never even had sex. And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to know. Like hella rumors. I just started getting hella hate. I got a lot of love. People were like, oh, she's favorite. But I stayed to myself after that. Because baby, you see what being funny and laughing and joking around and doing too much gets you? It gets you jumped. Stick to yourself, my peoples. Mind your own business, my peoples. And that's just that. Somebody wrote beside my name Ho, and I feel like it was Nayana because she was just a bitter girl. And my sister saw her the other day. By the looks of it, it doesn't look like she was Let me not say anything. I'm not trying to be bougie or stuck up in this video, but I am doing better than I was at that time in life, and I'm very happy and I'm very grateful for that. And I hope Nayana, Brian, Bonquisha, I hope all of y'all are doing good or doing well. Maybe, but I don't know what else to say. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I really wanted to tell this story time for a minute now, and I'm finally getting it done. Hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, don't forget to leave a like down below, hit subscribe, and comment other video ideas you want to see me do. And I don't know, I respond to all my comments, so if you want to comment, you want to hear from me, just comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you and I hope you enjoy. I keep repeating the same things.